It is so easy to feel stagnant, and it's so easy to feel like things are never changing and they're never going to change, and just feel really discouraged, because life with brain injury is not a linear straight line of healing. Life with brain injury is ups and downs and struggles and back and forth, and oftentimes we don't feel like we're growing because we can't even necessarily see the improvement while it's happening, or we experience setbacks of re-injuries. And one of the things that I wanted to encourage you guys on tonight about growth is that you are growing simply by getting up every day and to move forward. You are growing in every moment that you choose to not give up. You're growing in every day that you battle your headaches and your symptoms, even the days that you have to go to bed and your brain just can't handle it. You are growing even when you have breakdowns and crying, and even when you feel like you wish things could be different. You're growing through all of that, because our growth is not defined by our perception of what we think growth should be, and we're not going towards perfection. So in brain injury recovery, there's often this thought of recovery meaning perfection, or back to how I was before the TBI, because when you're dealing with an injury, you always are trying to get back to how you were before. And there comes a time in the TBI recovery and in the journey when you have to face that you probably will not be how you were before. And you have to face that improvement doesn't necessarily mean the same thing as full recovery. And it's really hard when the people around you don't necessarily see that. And when the people around you are like, well, it's been this many years, why is there no recovery? Or they assume that you had a full recovery because you look the same, you look fine, and they assume that you are recovered. And I get that all the time, and they don't realize that when I get home, I crash and burn and break down when my brain just can't handle it anymore. Sometimes it happens in public. I might have had a public breakdown this week. Actually did. Because my brain was just done. But that doesn't mean I'm not growing. And that's one of the things that we have to remember, the difference between growth and perfection, and the difference between recovery and improvement. You are improving whether or not you realize it, because you continue to move forward. You are improving in the struggles, and you are improving through the bad days, and you are improving every time you choose to believe in hope and you choose to keep going. You're improving, and you are moving forward, and you are growing beyond what you ever thought. Now, it's really easy to be discouraged and feel like you're never going to get back to how you were. And I might not know your exact story. I know a lot of your guys' stories, but I might not know your exact story. But what I do know is that none of us are defined by our struggles, and none of us are defined by who we were before the TBI. You are you. No matter what, you are you. You have your heart. You're the only person in life that was created to be you. You're the only person in life that is who you are. And you cannot ever give up and feel like, and get discouraged. So all that to say, don't be discouraged on your recovery if you don't see the growth right away. Because I can guarantee, looking back at the last year, looking back at years, looking back at your journey, while it might feel like you've been being stagnant, you are improving and growing in ways that you might not even realize. And your growth comes from an inner strength that you didn't know you had. Every day you live with TBI, you're stronger than the next. And every day you're stronger than the day before. And every day you have more resilience than you did the day before. And even though you're living with pain and headaches, every day you are growing stronger. And remember that there's always hope for your journey. So that's what I wanted to talk about, growth. And I wanted to ask you guys, what does growth mean to you? And how do you see growth in your TBI journey? So if you want to comment that.